Alright, there we go. Very nice. Everything is working quote unquote as expected. I'm waiting for my food to come out. Also, I'm like, when you see, I forgot where, but somewhere there was the ability to add a little pole of sorts. I'll figure it out while I'm in this little process. Hello everybody. Naturally I have to fumble everything at the very beginning of stream, like I tend to do. But it's funny this way. I want to, at least for my own sanity, say it's funny. Boy oh boy do I feel so rusty doing this. We win our 50-50s? That we do. Hello Tris. Hope everything has been treating you great and lovely today. How have you been? Also, if you can hear me, I mean, I see my microphones being recorded, but just for my own little sanity and brain, I'm just like, you can hear me, right? Cool. That's what I'm going to assume. Also, before I forget, there we go. That's how I do. Have you? There we go. Yeah, see you over there on YouTube. Boy oh boy, I'm like really hyped for the new character. Also, my food is ready, so I'll be back in a literal quick moment. Food has been acquired. I do have a fork with me. There we go. I was confused there for a second. I'm like, did I bring my fork or not? Am I gonna be able to eat today? The answer, thankfully, is yes. Alright, let's put up the game. Apparently I didn't do that. I'm just... Boy oh boy, today I am a mess, but I wanted to stream so badly, and I'll figure out the logistics of everything else when I get there. Because I don't know, it's just great to hit the live button again after after saying I would and then not doing so for God knows how long. I hope you guys are doing well. Alright, Starrail. I ain't getting any audio from there. There we go. Let me just pause my other tabs. There's that tab. I'm trying to find where I put the music. Boy oh boy, I know I put the music somewhere. We're doing Welt. Nice. Yo, I'm so hyped. Oh my god, you're right. The Welt Nova Flare is live. It's real. Welt supposedly is now a character. Also, yellow. There we go. Also, boy oh boy, did the music... I'm sorry for all the ears I blasted there, because the audio for the game was tad loud. Let me adjust that real quick. But yeah, I forgot, yeah, Wealth got his Nova Flare. Which I'm genuinely massively excited about. The fact that he finally, you know what? Hold on, I need to see Welt real quick. There we go. Didn't even click this yesterday. I just went in, did my dailies, logged out. Because like, I just wanted to make sure that I would have the pulse. Oh, excuse me. What is this? What do you mean enhanced skill can now induce fire weakness on all? Oh wait, all targets. I thought that for a second it said on all enemies. I was like, she ain't even hitting the other enemies and they're already getting weak. Fair, but what the hell? Causing weakness break on enemies. Extends the duration of the complete combustion state. Wait a minute, that is... Isn't that just unethically busted? Like, pardon me if I am wrong on that, but like... That sounds pretty strong. Again, not that I'm complaining, because boy oh boy, do I love Super Break. What else do we have? So, for you know what, hold on, let me... I keep hearing the voice change, so let me just... move to the other characters. So we're not just hearing her constantly do random noises. That damn at 231 pulls out of 300 standard matters, so we wait for Welt. Best of luck. Boy, like, I'm so happy with Welt. So, I'm one of the people that heavily benefited from the Welt Nova Flare. Now, why is that? Because I'm a degenerate. That's why. I like the moment that they announced the Nova Flare, I was so happy because I've had him in this. I need to level up his Lycon. Oh boy, that is okay. That isn't the first shameful moment. Anyways, let's see what they did to Sila. My guy, yeah, I just kept losing to Welt. Like, I've been playing since like day one, and I think I've lost to Welt my 50-50s on banner 4 times. 4 of those Welts were me not getting him. I had to get Bronya through the 300 pulse. I redeemed the Welt because I wanted to get him another Eidolon when we got the free character. And then I don't remember, and yeah, I think the others were just like 2 standards. That's just been my life with Welt. I was waiting for Welt's time to shine, and I keep trying to make him shine. And it was fun, but it was never amazing. Now, Nova Flare happened. Boy oh boy, yeah, I'm incredibly happy. Okay. So for Sila, when an attack target's HP falls below a certain percentage, Sila automatically triggers 1 skill attack against them. Wait. When anybody attacks, she just follows? Wait, is this considered a... No, it's a follow-up. It's a skill attack. But would that count as a follow-up attack? Skill attack, if that makes sense. Huh. And the fact that the effect can stack on Sila, so promoting hyper carry, really, really good. I'm leaving Welts for last. Okay, can additionally restore HP to the target with the lowest HP percent. That's huge. It increases the duration of Divine Provision. Ultimate can refresh Divine Provision. That is so good. Okay, that was one of the things that I personally was not a fan of. Now that we have increased stacks of Divine Provision, lovely. Ultimate can refresh it, even more lovely. Actually, now that I'm kind of curious, where is it? Where's the amount of lasting for 3 turns? Great. So does that mean that they edited this to be increases the... Okay, so you get 4 turns now if you have E1, which doesn't feel as strong anymore. Before, I was genuinely tempted to get what was E1 just for the additional. But no, I remember getting Welt from the 300 pull on the standard banner, and I took Bronya from the selector. As for copies, I got E3 Himeko and Bailu and E2 Clara. The 231 is on my alt account. I see, fair enough. Honestly, Bronya at the time was so good. Like, everybody really just wanted to get Bronya, and she was great. I loved her all the way through. Honestly, the fact that you got it for the selector, great. And love the wealth appreciation, as always. Let's see, Welt, what did they do to my boy? Inflicts the waitlist state on the target. Targets in the waitlist state have their actions delayed when attacked. So Welt is suddenly really good. With follow-up, I'm assuming there's a limit. Targets in waitlist state have reduced defenses. Welt's effect hit rate can increase attack at a certain ratio. Oh my goodness. Am I eating good? Now, I don't think I can see the changes on this, but I'm hoping... Yeah, there we go. Enemies with waitlist have their all-type resistance reduced by 30%. What is this? And this is new, because I remember he used to get another hit on E6 for his kill. Now, when using skill or ultimate to hit an enemy target in the slow state, critical rate increases by 30% and crit damage by 60%. I'm sorry. You like, he just raw gets 30 crit rate? That sounds messed up. That sounds really messed up. And really good. Okay. I was not familiar with your game, Hoyo, but like, boy oh boy, am I happy with the changes. I'll probably still run Pioneer set, since that's the case. And I definitely need to level up this cyclone. I got it like 3 patches ago. I just wasn't sure what to do with it. I still love him. But boy oh boy, I've been so disconnected from Star Rail since assignments. Also, what happened here? Switch? I didn't even do anything. Do we just get it for free? I'm not gonna unlock it just yet until I actually go a little bit through the story. It's just kind of surprising that out of nowhere, it's like, hey, look, Elation Trailblazer. I literally have not done anything in Planarcadia yet. When I say we're catching up to Planarcadia, I mean we're starting it. The potential 100% crit damage bonus from Weld is really nice. It's massive. It's really good. Wait, did they... Hold on, let me like So this additional damage and talent trigger well regenerates. Now, did they change the talent based on that, actually? Enemies in the waitlist state have their defense reduced by 40% and their speed reduced by 5. When Welt attacks an enemy that is already slowed, he additionally deals imaginary damage. Okay, it's not that easy to trigger, because it's based on Welt. So that definitely is a bit less OP than I was hoping for, but at least it's still really good. EMC is a little, niche. I can see that. I mean, to be fair, right now we're in the Elation era, so everything is pretty niche and pretty specific to the new path, like how Remembrance was when Aglaia came out first, you know? So I can see that being the case. Wait, this is adorable. Upon arriving to Planarcadia, Himeko proposes holding a celebration. I'm guessing this is the main event. Yeah, and there's a new light code, which I'm guessing it's for Elation. What does this do? Crit rate. With an ultimate, all Elation damage increase. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty decent. Okay. So we have that event. Boy oh boy, do I need to catch up to that. Oh, new Currency Wars is out as well. And I've heard so many good things about it. Especially now that Ashvale and Silverwolf and Evanesia are now part of this. Boy. Express Renovation. This is a permanent event. Permanent thing. Updated. Relic Recon. You know what? Before we do the polls, What is this? Wait, hold on. What? Oh, that's just like the regular invite event. That's where that was. I was like, aren't I supposed to get, how far do you want to go for Silverwolf 9? I'm gonna go base plus, I'm gonna go base plus Lightcone. New Currency Wars has spoilers for Asheville. Interesting. Okay, so I'll definitely need to catch up to the story before I can fully dive into that. Also, damn, none of the characters I'm immediately attuned with. Like many you've met on your journey when they're blessing. I mean, I kind of just have to go with Welt. I was hoping the Stellaron Hunters would appear again, and I could just pick Kafka or Silverwolf. But you know what? It makes sense. Different year. The fact that they put Finan and Cyrene very on brand. I sadly I love them, but not to the level that I love the crew. So I choose Welt because I love Nihility. I think he's also, well, Acheron is there, but I no longer use Acheron. Like, I'm sorry. At some point she'll be back in my characters being used. I forgot about this as well. Huh. Yeah, we will believe in an Acheron Nova Flare so badly. I really want her to have one because I feel like her E1 is pretty good, but at the way that they've altered sort of their mindset. For characters, E1 nowadays is just massively broken, and then E6 is like even more insane. Characters before, back in the Acheron times, it's a slight buff, nothing major, but pretty good. NPC Nova Flare too, boy oh boy. I don't want to redeem a 5-star immediately. Also, what do you mean Robin is now a free unit people can just get? Like, I'm sorry. Did I miss a memo or something? I could possibly get an E2 Rob with Spirit. And I have a mild account. I see. Yeah, you could probably get a Robin that way. I mean, I have a couple of the I have 3 of these. Boy, I haven't used these in a while. So definitely that is on the table now. Oh my god, wait, I can finally have all the light cones. This is the only Nihility light cone that I'm missing. And I can just buy it now. And I don't have to do polls. But do I want to do that? I mean, I have 13. I should probably do that. We'll get it later. I'm gonna do my polls now. Ah, wait, there's more exclamation marks. Oh no, it's just the events that I haven't been able to like open yet. Let's do the aptitude showcase. I want to first game with Silverwolf before we actually buy them. I've been so disconnected. I don't even know what her animations do. I just know she's cool and has one of the Beat Saber little effects. Transforms into a God mode player, triggering attacks with various effects and support. For the set duration, makes all allies immune to crowd control. Takes effect even when she's not on the team, so that's her global passive. She has a global passive? I'm sorry. What do you mean she is also getting a global passive? Fun fact, you can add Lycon art to your phone profile. That is beautiful. Wait, that is the most beautiful thing in the world. Wait. Thinking someone's a permanent follower? Yo. Have I returned to the best time to play this game? To just get a little guy? It's the Funky Munch Bean. This is... The Funky Munch Bean is perhaps the best possible name I could have... I could have come up with several names. But never in my life. Funky Munch Bean, and I love it. Consume 1 technique point, immediately feed them opponent without entering combat. Cool. This also means, you know, the other Divergent Universe is going to be that much easier. Wait, what? He plays a little song when he walks with me. Oh no, it's only when he eats. It's only when he eats, but fair. I heard a little sound effect, nom nom nom. Oh. Funky Munchbean, I love you with all my... This is such a dumb little character. And I love him. Ah, if I switch out a Silverwolf, he disappears. Oh well. Let me just set up everything. Does he also go for these? No, he's going immediately for the enemy. Oh, but because it's not a regular enemy, he just circles them? He's like... We can beat the hell out of this guy, boss. Cyber Angel, literally. I like the fact that... Also, I'm not sure if this is a reference. This is just a one-winged angel. Summoners are Archon equivalent in HSR. 5-star sample at some point. At some point we will get him. Also, hello, Setters. How you doing? I'm pretty sure I just butchered your name. It's been so long. How have you been? I'm hoping everything's been treating you well. Also, I just realized, 1 second, the UI for the chat in this version is very, very rough. So let me fix it up real quick. Topaz power creep? They did. Brother, I mean, I have E2, no, I have E1 Topaz and her light gun, and I'm really happy with that. But, I feel legally obligated to use Topaz. She's such a cool character. I've always been, I always love it. Very rough, like what Kafka does to me. Hey, yo! But honestly, same. Okay, wait, we're also on auto mode. I don't want to be in auto mode right now. I want to know what this character does. Elation damage. Okay, so they have released elation characters. Like Bob said, they have released characters that are dependent on you doing elation damage to them, so it makes sense because they want to promote the new mechanic. A little fucked up, but fair. What do you mean maxed out? I haven't even maxed it yet, but oh well. Insufficient hidden MMR. This character is just a big reference to everything, huh? Okay. Entered Sunny Day. Okay. I'm not curious to know what this is real quick. Deals lightning damage. Killing blow. Okay, so they switch between sunny skies and rain to sun. This is such a weird thing. What is this? League of Legends? She's a gamer. Yo, in her trailer, damn, she's literally telling me she's gonna carry my ass. Fair enough. No, but like, in her trailer, there's actually a Dota reference. Like, the original Dota. Not even Dota 2, Dota 1. That is how, like, ingrained into the gaming they decided to be. I know, right? Like, Dota, of all things, in this economy, in this era? Wild. Also, this should trigger... That is such a... The frame is just so blurry of Yagwang. Okay. Now I'm loaded, ready to reach peak elation. Peak off elation, but peak elation would also sound funny. The funny frame, exactly. Okay. Sparkle. Oh, elation damage finishes. She just appeared there for a second. Opening top loot boxes. The stream once in the blue moon. Guessed. It's gonna be more than once in the blue moon. I'm almost done with college. I can go back to streaming. She's so impatient, but to be fair, I too would be I too would be pissed the fuck off if I'm about to unleash my ultimate attack. And it's just like, just fucking do it. Yeah, I'm almost done with college. I actually finish classes tonight. So yeah. Apparently. Well, big attack. That guy died. Keep saving up hidden MR and you'll have even bigger blasts in the next round. Okay, now I'm kind of wondering. I know we already were a little bit of a cock block for our Silverwolf using that attack. If I wait long enough, is she gonna say a different voice line for... Okay, no, she's just saying the same thing. Just press it, buddy. It would be funny if she had a different voice line of annoyance for every single head, though. And I was told to click it, and I was told then I cannot. When allies gain punchline and hidden MR, it's accumulated Silverwolf, allowing her to enhance basic attacks. So these are basic attacks. Interesting. Sweet release tonight, I know, right? Also, I just saw Supreme appear there, which is really interesting. Oh boy. Oh, another aaaa instance. Okay. That thing divided into two. Kind of concerned. Yo. My brain is so rotted that, like, okay. Does anybody know the... Oh, hold on. That individual speaking on the background. Let me go to somewhere where I know there's no, like, random voices. Okay, my brain is so rotted, okay? Because, you know, her final voice line there at the end was, "This is Honkai." If anybody knows the ending of Chainsaw Man, will understand what, like, my brain is referring. The one in the manga. But just anytime there's, like, those kinds of reference, my brain can't help but laugh. And I'm just like, I know it's meant to be in lore, there's something called Honkai. But just hearing that, zero context, I'm just like, oh. I'm screwed. I tried a Trials and Silverwolf Elation team, feels so fun. It does. It's freaking hoyover for you. Also because I got to see this. Right? Everybody got to see it when we logged in, but I want to do it before we actually do the funny little polls. Because getting blasted by this when I turned up my game yesterday at 2 AM, I was not expecting this. Cool. Okay. It's just so fun. Like, I suddenly get blasted by that, and I'm like, oh wait, what the hell is this? Woo! One more poll. The Honkai is real in Honkai Impact 3rd, I guess. True, it really is. See name in there, yes! Hello, Tony, how are you doing? I've been so MIA, but I'm almost done with classes. We will be doing streams. Yippee, I forgot I was gonna buy... Not that. That is how much I haven't played this game. That I get lost in the freaking UI where I'm trying to buy my passes. That's why I pressed wrong. There you go. By the way, we have guaranteed. I'm just letting you all know that one way, shape, or form, Silverwolf is coming home with her Nico. If I don't flash me during this time, it'd be like that, honestly. Like, they just like showing off, honestly. Let's see what happens. There we go. It's just that easy. It's apparently just that easy, guys. First little temple. Boom. Double Wolfie upon ya, hopefully. We will see. Was that early? It was the first temple of the stream. Shui, Silverwolf comes home. It's just that simple, guys. Now here's the thing though. There's a little secret you guys need to know. That was the first temple, and you're probably wondering why is he not Omega hyped? It's because I deceived you. This is in fact pull number, not 30, not 40, not 50, not 60. We were at 68 pulls before that. Because I was trying to go for Asheville. Your life is indeed a lie, and I deceived you, I guess. Bro, I just got home and saw your live and now Silverwolf? Yup. I was going for Asheville before, and then I was like, nah, we're not. And I left myself at like edging towards getting the character. We do have the Silverwolf now, which I'm very happy about. That was the priority. Now we gotta go for Lyco. And this time it wasn't the first pull. That would have been so funny though. By the way, this is guaranteed. I want to make that abundantly clear. Because I made a funny 10 pull on the Yao Guang banner. And I didn't win. I actually got a Clara-like one. Not a Clara-like one. A Bailu-like one. So, the next 10 pull is definitely gonna be Silverwolf. Never mind, no it's not. Because, wait, hold on. How much pity was I left at? Because I know I also went a couple extra pulls just in case. You know, because I was feeling a little quirky. So we were at 30, so now we're at 50 pulls. What you guys are learning in today's stream is that I like to be deceiving, apparently. And I still don't get the Silverwolf light going. But hey, look, Amotsa, what are you doing here? This is not a character banner. But I'm not complaining. Turkey equals energetic, I guess. He fooled me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, like, at that point, what are you doing? Have to rush off that streamer log, buddy. That thing's been sitting here for half a year. More than half a year at this point. Also, wow, we're actually going to like max pity on this, because I think that puts me at 70, right? I think. I forgot how to count. Well, at this point, like, we're kind of deep, so we're just gonna do another 10 pull with this. If I do get double LC, that would be so funny. Because that means I would have like 2 Lycons, one for, you know, 2 different relation characters. Because I don't have anything for relation at the moment. Aside from, well, the free-to-play ones. But I would like more. Alright, let's see. Mr. Koski. Love him. I need 5-star sample to be a reality. Welcome to Cosmic City. Yo, Herb. I just want to say, you guys cannot see me at the moment, right? But I'm just gonna make this big. That pose, that hand pose with the gauntlet, I love that. Welcome to CC, Ceteris. You're literally gonna traumatize me with that one, because CC is also abbreviation for crowd control. And what is crowd control? When you cannot move in a freaking game like League of Legends. I'm the one that puts crowd control people. But also, I've had times where I get crowd control chained, and I cannot do anything. Also, look, a Serval. Again, what are you doing here? This is not a character banner. I'm not complaining, though. I'll take it. Now, one of y'all said, I can put light cones on profile picture, right? I'm guessing not this profile picture, but I do have to put this one. Also, wait, this is so adorable, little dating. This is so tempting. I love all these. Yeah, we're putting the Silverwolf little icon. Going to try your luck on E2. Maybe I'll do a couple. The thing is, I want Morton X. The phone screen, okay. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Let's first go. Wait, this is so pretty. Wait, they prettified the hell out of this. Nothing is done at the moment because I've been in classes. This is so pretty. Wait, they actually made all this look. Wait, I don't ironic know this. This is genuinely so nice. Like what? Like who decided, brother? This is so lovely. And there's also I've seen this. I've seen the fact that there's like you can edit these images here in your little wall in your room. Because I know this is our room. The third one's for the LC. I see. So I got whiplash when I was about to get my credits. Fair. Okay, so you said the third Trailblazer fashion? No, this is not it. I'm like the two on the left. I am genuinely confused. We'll figure this out slowly but surely. I know like Trailblazer profile is here, but I'm guessing this is not it because again, this is the profile. Unless this is the thing that is trying to change. No, those are the name cards. That's definitely not it. As you can tell, I'm being very Pepega on this and very confused. Accumulating points, schedule adjustment. Oh, they took longer? Ah, okay. You can put like on pictures. That's adorable. That's actually that's so cute. You know what? Let's go there. Let's go to because I know it's a permanent thing. So we can hang out in that area if I remember where exactly it was. Express renovations. There we go. Don't mind the massive backlog of quests I haven't done. That's a problem for future me. Collection showcase. The two left ones. Collection. I'm guessing it's not in here. It's on the thing. So let's just go real quick. Let's talk to Pom Pom. Good bad news. Rank currency war is now 840. I need to catch up so much. It's good news because it's more content. And honestly, anytime there's more content, that just makes me happy. Okay. You're here just at the right time. As a conductor, it's Pom Pom's job to keep an eye on how every passenger is getting along. Anything been on your mind that Pom Pom should know about? Can I get my own car in the Express? Can you help me swap the latest graphics cards model? I would like a pet on the Express. Absolutely not. It's way too much work to maintain. Passengers who don't do the cleaning themselves would never understand. I'm trying to do like a Pom Pom voice. Because I'm also, I've been enjoying things about voice acting and I want to do funny shenanigans. Hey, Pom Pom should know better. But yeah, Pom Pom should have known better. Speaking of which, it seems passengers March and Danhang have something waiting for you. They're in your room right now. Oh my god, I cannot read. If you're interested, go check it out. Also, this is such, like, the fact that I have Lagus' OST in the background while nothing major is happening is so funny to me. Okay, this area looks different than before. It could be a surprise March and Danhang have prepared for me. Mission accomplished. The promo video made it look like a breeze, but actually putting this thing together was a whole other story. That should do. She can arrange the rest however she sees fits. What are you two whispering about? Check it out, we gave your room a little makeover. Doesn't it look more impressive now? You can display all the honors you've earned here. They're proof of your trailblazing expedition. Watching a blank wall fill up a bit by bit is sure to be satisfying. Mementos collecting during our journey can be stored in this cabinet. Remember to put your favorite right in the middle. Understandable? Oh, and this is the photo wall. This photo wall is my favorite part, naturally. Love that for March. From now on, we'll have more than one place in the Express to store our trailblazing memories together. Okay, let's start. I wanna do a little customization thing. In this metal exhibition, you can display medals obtain various things. Okay. I only have one medal, apparently. Cool. This is where light cones go. Also, all the weapons that we have in the moment. I like the hat. The hat's my favorite thing. Here. Ooh, wait, this is so cool. For now, it's medals for anomaly arbitration. I see. I haven't done. I forgot to do the last anomaly arbitration. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel a bit sad about that. But we'll get there eventually, and I'm gonna catch up on those. Ooh, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna properly change these. I think for now, I like having these. I think instead of this, I would rather have the star skiff. And this is where, oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I get to pick from every Lycone in existence. Ah. Damn. That Danhang one goes hard. There's just... Is there a way to filter? Because... Oh wait, there is the filter right here. But what do you mean view details? Oh. I just get flashbanged by the light cone is what I'm hearing. She's insane. And I love her for that, honestly. She's graceful and one of my favorite characters. Well, DOT and Super Break, anything that doesn't have to do with crit, I'm all for it. I just love not needing to build critical. Which is why also, you know, I have every single Nihility Lycone. Well, almost every single Nihility Lycone. Let's go 5-star Nihility. Sure knows. Wait, I cannot put the Silverwolf one yet? Fucked up. That's a little bit messed up. For the time being, I'll keep Cyphers in here. And gotcha. Here we have, what do we have here? Oh, all the funny little moments of stories. I'm definitely keeping that March and Danhang one. You're so right. You're actually so right. It is illegal. It's not there. She's a certified gamer. She really is a certified gamer, except it's not there either. I think this game hates me. My guess is they haven't added it as an option. Because none of... Hold on, let me just like... remove the filter? You know, all the other ones are there. That's fucked up. Oh well. I'll just have Gaucho and Cypher in there. What funny memory do I like from here? God. Euphorious. Dear God. My Day appearing. Oh no, I have to go for this. The I am no longer mentally sane post Anaxagoras freaking does. It has to go there. Oh, but she is there. What is this? So Silverwolf Elation, it's a character I can place, but not her Lycone. I see how it is, game. You're playing favorites. And who's the other character I would like to showcase here? Rappa. Not a fan of the angle. I wish I could move it a little bit more to the side. Because it feels weird. It feels weird seeing a blank area in there, you know? Because, you know, like everybody has segments covering. Well, Acheron doesn't. But for the most part, things are covered well. But for Rappa, it's just like... I don't know. I wish they had adjusted that a little bit better. Would be nice if you did Arcadia, the expressions, or something else. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna be advancing a little bit of Planarcadia today, because boy oh boy do I. Do I want to experience that? It's great that the room looks nicer now, but I've got a question. You're not using my money for this, are you? Oh, I can pick all these because they don't have an arrow. What did I say, Dan Hong? That'd be the top priority thing in her mind. The call out. You up to date with last pledge of Planarcadia? I guessed I haven't even touched a single Planarcadia patch. That is how little I've been able to play because classes just decided to dump a lot of assignments on me. So I haven't touched anything. Everything is brand new. I know what happens, okay? Because I've been in some of my friends' streams watching them game, and the story is really funny. But do I understand the story and have I seen every tiny little moment? No. I have a vague idea of what happens. I don't know when they happen. I don't know why they happen. So being able to see them live on stream will be very fun for me. It's a gift for you. So obviously we use our own express funds. You know, the one Danha and I share. Danha still has a ton left over from his room renovations. And as for mine, let's not go there. Point is, your share is safe. The sudden makeover. It all started with a home renovation ad in March 3rd. But it's not that complicated. Long story short, there was this IPC shopping vessel passing through a nearby segmentum, and they had their loudspeakers cranked up to the max, advertising their home furnishing sale. And then, well, that's pretty much it. It's not coming out of your pocket anyway, so it's just a gift. Did you prepare gifts for the others? Oh yeah, totally. Coffee beans for Himeko, a massage device for Mr. Yang, a grip strengthener for Sunday. Grip strengthener. Cool for workouts, not where my thing went for immediately. But at this point, that really does just segment myself as exactly, yeah, no, literally what my thought process was. I'm like, yo, he's gonna grip some people. Nice. So that's literally where my thought went. That's what I was like, hang on a second, let me reread that and like properly process it real quick. Anyways, and my new question, not that it's particularly useful. Yo, he's got an upgrade to his room. Alright. One more thing, March, I noticed another cardboard box in the party car. I assume that's your purchase as well? I've already set up the matching pieces for you. Oh, news to me. Maybe it was a freebie they threw in with our shopping spree. Perfect timing. Let's go experience the joy of unboxing together. Oh my god, I love that. I have some data to organize in the databank, so I'll pass. Have fun though. Remember, he lost his grip when pulling the Trailblazer from Evernight. That's also true. That's also very much true. This cardboard box, along with the matching shelves and blackboard, something's not right. Do I get a pet? I see it moving. I can say with like absolute and total certainty that this is definitely not my package, because it has the symbol of creation on it, because it is a gift, because it's not pink. Wait, no, it's because the receipt line has your name on it. Look, there's even a note attached to it. Here's a little gift for you. Consider it a reward for taking the test. The signature reads, Herta Space Station. Cat cake pets for me and you. Oh my god, please do. It's from Herta, so it has to be, right? I can't wait to see what she has in store for you. Maybe something pretty impressive. For some reason, I've got a bat. No, it's something pretty impressive. Herta would never send us something so bad. This is a curio. Oh god, we're doomed. If I have learned something from me reading the Curio series, which by the way, we will restart whenever I actually get the chance to record, which is gonna be soon. Boy oh boy. I'm gonna finish the Lycon series. I'm gonna experiment a little bit with the new. I haven't played the new Divergent Universe. So yeah, when I play more of the new Divergent Universe, oh, we're gonna dive into those new curios. But anyways, no, every curio is just traumatizing at this point. Okay, this is a curio. Yep, it should be sitting pretty in the collection room, but unfortunately, it's got this super annoying trait. Whatever goes in comes back out, and it keeps duplicating infinitely. To make matters worse, the thing that went in was one of Ruan May's creations. Before we knew it, the whole space station was overrun by these. It is a cat cake. I thought you guys might like it, so I sent it over. But remember, I mean absolutely positively remember, don't tell Ruan May. Yeah, fair enough. But like, boy oh boy, a curio is concerning. So she's basically her problems onto us. I've been wanting pet for ages. I get a pet. Same here, but if those creations take over the cars too, the conductor's gonna be so mad. Something like little queers scurrying around, pittering pattering. Okay, so by default it's the March 7th one. Since when do boxes open on their own, and why is there creation hopping out? Is this part of the surprise too? Let me take a photo. Me or it? Seriously? Not the best time for a photo shoot right now. We still haven't figured out what's up with that box, and who knows if it's gonna pop open again and spit out more creations. Right now we gotta figure out how to deal with this little guy. Huh. How did it just vanish into thin air like that? Looks like it ran off that way. We'll be in so much trouble if Pom Pom finds out. Come on. Let's go find it before that happens. Do I get to see the box again? I cannot interact with it, but it's so it's moving again. Also, it has its own little like chalk decoration thing. Love that. I like how I'm like, oh, we're gonna catch up to the story. Proceeds to do everything but the story or endgame. Clearly, I'm just a great deceiver today, apparently. Meow. This is my turf, so back off, or I'll freeze you solid. It looks just like you. Well, really, it's fate. Guess this little soulmate found me. It's so cute. Can we please try to talk Pom Pom into letting us keep it on the express? That was quick. She did a 180. But look, it doesn't shed, it doesn't need any weird food, and it won't cause any trouble for the conductor. You take a good look at the little newcomer and can't help but think back to Trash Cake, who's living in your room. Who knows? Maybe they'll spark any unexpected chemistry instead of the creation's interactions. Newbie, you know about the express passenger guidelines? If you can't memorize it, you won't survive here. That's terrifying. My memory is terrible. But I'll do my best to remember all the rules, I swear. Wait there, I forgot that these individuals can talk as well. Genuinely forgot. Okay, rule 1. Don't touch the black powder in the food truck. That's probably coffee grounds left behind by Miss Navigator. Last time, I only took 1 sip and I passed out for 3 days. No, what have they done to my boy? For real, no more sleepless nights. So wait, he passed out. The coffee's so strong, it knocked him out. Rule 2. When the databank administrator is on duty, leave the area he's cleaning ASAP. Once he finishes his weird incantation, the entire car is gonna be flooded. Oh yeah, because Danhong learned to do that. I think you'll love Planarcadia lore and side quests, especially the side quest because it's closely tied to the story. Oh, lovely. Yes, especially because they're bringing the Settler Hunters and everybody else. So I'm like, it has a lot of things going for it, and I'm very excited about. World building, you're never gonna see it in the main quest. Planarcadia gives us a lot of context and implications on the current story. Oh, my little lore-driven brain is gonna be very happy. That I can tell you as much. Awesome, time to go ice skating. Rule 3. Do not, under any circumstances, go gently into that good trash can in the party car during midnight. If we hide in there, won't the conductor toss us out in the morning trash? Wait, would we be counted as, would we count as recyclable? Wrong answer. Because that trash can, that's where I sleep. Oh my god, I love this guy. It is genuinely one of the most interesting planets I've read upon. To be fair, it is meant to be, again, where everybody's connecting. And it does drop a lot of lore. I have heard about lore implications with Himiko, which makes sense, but also, oh boy. Yeah, I totally forgot you already had a creation in your room. Don't forget about me, I'm the veteran here. It really doesn't have much of a presence. Trash Cake's been in the Express for ages and Pompom never objected. If I use that as an argument, it might just work. I'll give it a try later, but right now we gotta get them settled in first. Okay, we can record info on the creations there. I love that now we have that. Has its own little UI. Express Survival Guide. Specific creations may engage in some delightful daily interactions with one another. Collect the relevant creations to unlock the corresponding observatory response. There are 12 more in total. Collect them. Well, you know what? I'll read that later. Has now been added to your collection and can now be viewed at any time. And the, oh my god, more jades. Place separately, stack in a cake. Meow Meow Tower. Okay, I see. Wealth cake. There's the Sunday cake. Don't know. Wait, is that a fugue cake? No. I don't know who that is. Ratio. Aventurine. Blade. Kafka. Firefly. Silverwolf. Love the number 1 in there. Ooh. Hyacinth? Yeah, Hyacinth, Castoris, Phynon, Cyrene, Anaxagoras. Who are you? Yao Guang. Sparkle. No idea who you are. No idea what that is either. Boy, I'm like... I'm so rusty, I can't even, like, tell some of these. Qingxue, Gwynaifen, Herta, Runmei, Robin, and Clara. Yeah, this is definitely Hyacinth, because she's with the little bundle of, what is this? They're all essentially by bundles, right? Oh, Ashvale. This is Ashvale. There's one more special one at the very bottom. Oh boy, who are you? That's the express one. I love that. The Path of the Trailblazer. This is the space car cat. That's adorable. That's actually so cool. And I don't know who you are. You're the only person I don't know who is, because this is Ashvale, 100%. Oh, Fuxuan. This is Fuxuan. There we go. Shush caught in 4K. Not shush. At least I think it would be funny. If that is shush as well, that's like really, really cool. Man, now I know I can get these. So the ice cake is new home. Become besties with this trash cake. Since nothing scary happened, how about we open the box again and see what happened? I will open the box at another time. For now, We got that. Oh yeah, the reason also I'm not gonna... Oh,
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
I accidentally walked into the main story. Oopsie, I guess we're doing that now. We're gonna start it a little. I'm gonna do the main story for like an hour, and then I'll figure out like, because I do have to submit some. I have to submit some assignments before midnight. It's currently 5 p.m. So at 6 I'll call it just to finish that. So I'm very intrigued to see how far we can get in an hour. Alright, time to make good use of that free time, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna be... Oh my god, I'm gonna be gaming so much. My next stream is probably gonna be on Friday. Because I do need to do a couple things Thursday.
I understand, but the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
Also, I get to eat now, because I didn't make my food like an hour ago. And I proceeded to only eat half of it, so now I'm gonna put like autoplay and just go munching. Almost hit the wrong button. Thank God for the little pop-up.
But the cosmic situation, well, the Legion's threat...
That would have been so bad. I mean, like, oh, I'm so excited for the story. Hit skip.
Is that why you started the trailblazing journey? To connect?
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own. Madam Jade, your olive branch should be extended
I love that.
to everyone.
Greetings, nameless ones.
I love the boys just appearing from the back. Welt.
Here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump and lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership.
So I just realized, I haven't heard Welt's new VA. They definitely have swapped him by this point, right? Because I heard that they were retroactively, like, switching him up, right? So, that's gonna be interesting. God, I miss the original Welt voice. You need a heads up. 4.1 for the majority is unfortunately filler with a lot of still camera shots, but the good news is shit, they went on. Okay, all the good shit went on 4.0 and 4.2. That's awesome to hear. That's great news.
On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our alliance.
I like that. We're jumping into investments this early. Where's our... No, let's first ask, where is this place?
It's the crown jewel of Epsilon, headquarters of
Not lore-wise filler, but there's a lot of cameras, so that's fair. I'm fine with that.
But in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot.
If it has cool story, I can forgive it for, you know, again, they did have to cut a couple things. So, it'll be fine. Other than that, it slaps. That's awesome. That's great to hear. We're jumping into investments this early.
Might as well think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation.
I like how she's like, this is a perfect place. So good for vacation, relaxation. Drops the main story in there. There is no relaxation in Planarcadia. No, how do you say? There is no war in Basing Say. There is no war in Planarcadia. That's literally what she just told me. The pacing, couldn't tell you. I was so interested with the dialogue that it felt like 2 hours. It wasn't 2 hours. I've heard people being like, "Oh, the story goes by so quick," and I'm like, "Brother, you started gaming at like 11. It's 6. You cannot tell me it was 2 hours, unless Mythos themselves popped into existence and like rewired my brain. I don't think that's how 2 hours work."
Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless. But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite as one. To this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
Wait, that is so freaking cool. Bringing the Hunt and the Erudition. So I'm guessing Erudition is gonna be her to space station. The Hunt, it makes sense now that I was gonna say it's probably. Also, wait, hello, Toru. How you doing? I did pull for Silverwolf. We did get her and her Lycon, so I'm really hyped and excited. And what's been up, homie? It's been forever, but I'm really happy. I've been doing a lot of assignments. I've been doing a lot of presentations. Boy, oh boy. A lot of presentations. So many that have been group projects. One of my group members definitely wanted to murder me. Not because I didn't do the work, because I did the work at like 2 a.m. So we rarely did work on things together, and it's just like, I was like, leave me a log of the things you want me to do. Proceeds to dump all of them in like between 2 to 4 a.m. And then like a good amount of it was great, but another part says like, hey, you probably can improve on this. So I reworked those sites. I'm like, fair enough. But I've been doing great. It's so nice to see you. I need her Lycon as well, but oh my god, her animations for school is great. School is a lot, but we're almost done. I'm done tonight. After this, I have to record myself doing a presentation and send it to the professor. But I already have everything ready, so I'm very chill in that regard. I was gonna say as well, yeah, Erudition makes sense. There's the Genius Society, the Herta. That's probably the member. The Hunt is what I was immediately gonna say, like, oh, it's probably gonna be the Xianzhou, but then I mean it makes sense as well because Yao Guang actually. So Yao Guang and Galaxy Rangers, both of them from the Hunt, are wanting to appear. That's actually kind of sick. Is there any other members of Erudition that appear in the story? Huh. I mean, we know Genius Society. Those are the main guys. And like the Intelligentsia Guild.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner. I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate for leadership.
The thing is, the Intelligentsia Guild, damn leadership. The thing is, the Intelligentsia Guild count as followers of the Erudition, but that they are accepted by it, it's different. Similarly to how the Antimatter Legion's the main guys. Everflame Mansion was not acknowledged by the destruction, but they're still followers of the destruction. Not kind of curious now. Let's open a quick Chrome tab. So Erudition. Well, I was not looking for the terminology of Erudition. Okay. So factions. The Atavi Search Forest. Haven't heard of them. Not gonna click in there because I don't want to see any spoilers potentially. Not sure if that's actually mentioned in the story. But yeah, Genius Society and Intelligentsia Guild are the other two factions associated. Oh, you know who's also associated? Dr. Primitive. But I don't think we will get his blessing in this. The guild is the wannabes and the Genius Society is the cool kids club. Yep, exactly. That's why Dr. Raish is part of the wannabes. Because he's not a part, he sadly is not a part of the Genius Society.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please, give us some time.
I like how it's very clear that Himiko doesn't want to go.
Wait with anticipation.
Like, yes, it's true, but also, she does not want to go. Also, I should probably change the main quest to I'll get back on that. Also, wow, changing the main story switched up the tone of like the card immediately. Okay, I need to talk to both to progress the story. I was like, do I get locked out of one if I speak to the other? Let's first with the king. The main homies.
And become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on. When has anything that good ever just fallen into someone's lap?
You know what? Fair enough.
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her
I
idea
like-
of a leader might not align with what we have in mind.
I like immediately March clocking that in. Makes sense. Dr. Raish is not a society member though. His main motive is to spread knowledge while Noose wants to discover new knowledge. I never thought about that actually. But like Dr. Ratio wants to be a genius member society, didn't he? Or at least he wanted to for the longest time. I don't think he wants to anymore, but like for a while he did want to. The concept of him being somebody that spreads knowledge but doesn't discover, so to speak, like he'll accumulate it. Wow, wait, you actually gave me a good amount of things to like think about there. Wow. Yeah, no, it is very accurate. I don't think he has himself made any discoveries. You know, unlike Ronay, Dr. Ratio, Xandar, Olka, all of them are associated with having progressed things. Stephen Lloyd also has done like a good amount of technological like advances with his like, I think it was the gloves or the visors. It's one of the things that I read from like the relic series, because all the hacker of hacker of cyberspace, I forgot the name, but like the genius traversing cyberspace, whatever that set is, the one that is from the quantum characters, that one speaks of Steven and his little invention. So yeah, all of them do have done things. I'm okay with it.
Why? Mind telling us your reasons?
If we're in charge.
For now, and take things one step at a time.
Yeah, fair.
Well, you're not exactly wrong if you put it that way.
That's not what I was gonna say, but
But
that makes sense.
still better not to take any risks. This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution.
That's true.
Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express.
Mm,
If we accept, the nature of
Great
the
point.
race would completely change.
you know what? You make a really good point.
We should politely decline for now.
Yeah. Noose just kind of exists. Noose not caring about who's a genius or not. It's very accurate. Because yeah, even like he acknowledged Xandar, but then whatever Xandar did, none of his concern. This is one reason why the Genius Society almost never united. Oh my god, the fact that the Genius Society is so disconnected will forever be one of my favorite details about them. They're all just antisocial little fucks, and I adore them. I adore each and every single one of them. But the fact that they're so antisocial to each other is great. That's also why I think it was back in 1.6 when they're talking like, oh, who should we add to our little group for the simulated universe? We have, we have Steven, we have the Herta, we have Ruan Mei. Who do we add? And then they're talking about like all these individuals. It's like, yeah, nah. Ooh, Polka? No. Ooh, Dr. Primitive? No way. But I like that they're a lot more. There's a group that's a little connected. Herta's the only one trying to communicate. Yeah, which to be fair makes sense, given her what she wants to do in advancements. I love the chemistry of Herta and Skrullum though, and I need Skrullum to be a character. One day.
What does your gut tell you?
One day Skrullum will be playable.
What I know about Madame Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control.
He would know.
Feel the same way.
Boy, oh boy, he would know.
IPC even wants the Express to spearhead an alliance.
Okay, first time I'm hearing... That's Walt's new voice. I can, like, it's not the same intonation. There's a slight little... I'm not sure how to explain it. There's something about his voice that's a little different. They actually did a good job with the new casting. I might have to see how he does other voice lines. But that's not him, right?
I feel the same way. The IPC even wants the Express to spearhead an alliance.
Yeah, that's a new voice. Like, I feel like his voice is a little higher than it was before. But he did a good job. To use us, they want to make the Trailblaze the boss now. They're just trying to use us.
According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Riding on the Cosmic Alliance's victory over Iron Tomb, having us step up to organize an alliance and integrate the forces against the destruction under the IPC's blueprint. That's quite a clever move. I suggest we proceed with caution. Even if we become the nominal leaders, it won't be easy for us to outmaneuver the IPC.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's so funny to me that I'm so much more focused on the new Welt voice than on what he said. So I need to re-listen to that real quick.
I suggest we proceed with caution. Even if we become the nominal leaders, it won't be easy for us to outmaneuver the IPC.
He does pause a bit more than the original voice. But again, can't complain about this one. I'm okay with it.
To fight the destruction, we need more allies.
You're right.
It's a price we have to pay.
Better, but I'm worried that the cost of this friendship will be our freedom. The discussion's over, so let's take a vote.
Alright.
Serve my judgment on this.
I'm pretty sure Danhang and Himiko will be the only ones that will not vote.
Me too.
I trust everyone's judgment.
I abstain.
Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. He has a biased opinion.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal for the moment.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
Immediately clocking him in.
The Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment.
Oh my god.
There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
That's it. And she'll put a bounty on his head, literally.
The Express will seek out a developed world to restock our
Sunday, it's like, you're free, but also a bounty.
When that time comes,
You not?
friends from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
Okay, this is also one of the things that I need to find if in the story. I'm hoping I can find in the story where it says this, okay? In a YouTube video short, I learned that the way that the Stellaron hunters make money is by turning themselves in, claiming the bounties, and then escaping, and that's why they have a lot of money. Because they just make use of their own, like, wantedness. Which, if that's the case, and again, if I can find the actual thing that tells me that that is the case, that'd be hilarious. And if I fell victim to the enigmata, like, oh well, GG.
In that case, I have another proposal.
I love these tiny little details in the game.
Familiar to Miss Himiko.
Oh?
I hear the moon of Planarcadia is full again.
Oh my god, the change in tone immediately with that.
Bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
Go home, boy.
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual.
Interesting.
Planarcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most
The
valuable
moon being full is concerning.
Although I cannot visit there in person, if the express passes through Planarcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a grand
Okay.
welcoming ceremony.
The pause.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Planarcadia? It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
Oh wow, 15?
It's
Huh.
clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my homeland.
Are you planning to
Interesting.
go back and check it out?
Come on, we gotta go.
First explain things to these confused kids. The civilization
Yeah, I need
of
context.
Planarcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland.
Ahatopia?
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept.
Get off again.
I was opening Twitch and accidentally that blasted my ears. So I wanted to see if everything on Twitch is going well with the stream. Just because I saw a little bit of dying on my end, but it's all good. Cool. Let's replay that voice line
Civilization of Planarcadia on Ahatopia
again. Ahatopia is genuinely so hilarious that that's
also where
the name.
Astral Express once crashed and set off again. Well, I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about this. Don Hung, March 7th, and you. You've all grown so
in the
much
4.0 live stream,
and Amborious. Each of you has become a truly capable nameless.
in the 4.0 live stream, they said Astropolis would be part of the halfway point. You know anything about that place? I don't know about the halfway point. Or do you mean like the halfway point of the story? Now I'm very confused. And if that's the case, good job. The brain cannot brain sometimes. They implied like that. Interesting.
So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze
I like the idea.
no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction?
If we do become a core force,
Question some serious
that's a
thought before we
big, change.
Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose.
That too, yeah.
More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting. We need to take a proper break. Ahatopia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation.
Yes.
Perfect vacation spot.
We're gonna take a break. Have a chill and gander time.
Suggestion. Give it some thought. Oh, right. Black
Nothing bad ever happens
earlier.
in
Passing the message on to her?
nothing bad ever happens in Ahatopia. Alright, let's go talk to her. I need to know what the other mother character has in store.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop.
Yes. Mamma mia. Yep. I heard you have some. Yeah. Where were you just now?
Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end.
Nah.
The keepers have received summons from the Garden of
She's
Recollection,
gone.
so I must return to report.
That's fucked up.
But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Recollection.
Our trust.
Covering
Homie, you broke it several times.
So, I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me.
You know what? That makes sense. it really just. By the way, I'm like yapping through so many different hoops and logics. Black Swan and the Dahlia, Constance, just the toxicity of that relationship is so big. But I think it's the most interesting ship that they've done for this character. And everybody's just like, oh, you know, like Black Swan Acheron, I genuinely like Black Swan and the Dahlia more. Like, it's horrifying, but like, boy oh boy. Will you come back?
If the Astral Express ever needs a memo keeper, I'll be glad to help.
Black Swan and Acheron are two tops, oh boy. Pretty much. You're not wrong there.
Me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the
One top and one bottom.
March 7th.
Oh my god.
Mind me. If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies to everyone for not being able to say goodbye in person.
I'm glad they're
Sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead. Oh my god. Until we meet again. She's gone. One of the characters I love playing, leaving the party. Discuss the itinerary with Himeko. It's an optional thing to let people know that Black Swan left. That's kind of fucked up. It's fucked up that is an optional thing. Also, I'll visit that memory bubble at some point. I've been too lazy to do that. I'll do it. I'll do it when I get the chance. Yeah, Black Swan and the Dahlia are just. It's such an interesting couple in that regard. All right, Sunday, she's gone.
Arcadia, another land known as an Arcadia.
He's just like, here we go again. Black Swan has left. You explained to Sunday why Black Swan left.
The fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe.
Yeah.
The usually scattered memo keepers have received a call to gather.
That's also very true. That's interesting.
She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge, and she's always made it out in one piece.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that she has.
Still thinking about the next stop?
Yep. Black Swan has left. You explained to Don why Black Swan had to leave.
That's so. If she chose to leave on her own, she must have good reasons for doing so.
That's also true, because she genuinely could have just not have to deal with this.
Recollection has no way of knowing what happened inside Amphorius.
I like the concern, just like, we did a lot of shit in there.
I wonder what interesting sights await us in Planarcadia.
Black Swan has left.
She just left like that? Without even saying goodbye?
Aww.
I was thinking of throwing her a proper farewell party.
I love Marge.
Black Swan went against the laws of the Garden of Recollection to help us. I wonder if the memo keepers will give her a hard time at this gathering.
Probably. She's probably just cooked. Wish her all the best. She'll surely ask for help if she needs it.
Pathstriders of Remembrance are all really resourceful. I hope her path ahead is smooth.
That's nice. Can I talk to Welt? No, immediately I cannot tell Welt. I guess I'm telling Welt and Himeko together, so it makes sense. Oh, I thought I saw a little sparkle. Okay, well let's just speak to them.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
That's true.
Instead of treating this as a goodbye, why not cherish these memories and look forward to the day we meet again?
Aww.
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
I love that.
So, what have you all decided?
Welton Pom Pom.
I'm on board.
Oh shit, I am indeed live, Raph. How are you doing, gamer?
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
By the way, I like how this is how you learn of me telling you, oh yeah, you know, I know of the story. I've seen everything. And then here I am at the start of Planarcadia. Yeah, I need to. I'm genuinely catching up on all this, but hope everything's been treating you well. Mind you, I didn't know everything that went on in Planarcadia. I just didn't do it because I was too busy with school. But also, guys, if you have the chance, Raph doesn't really stream on Twitch, but go follow him anyways. He's really cool. He's great. I'm also gonna find your YouTube link right now because I can. I in fact have free will, so I'm gonna plug your YouTube channel as well. I feel like you told me before that you didn't catch up gameplay wise. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm finally able to catch up because boy, today is my final deadline, and you know, I should be doing my assignment. I've already done it. I just need to record it. But yeah, no, like after I finish stream in like a bit, I'll be doing my assignments and shenanigans. And also, yeah, go check him out on YouTube. He's cool. He deserves your follow, and it's also very funny. But I'm so excited to properly dive into Planarcadia. The one benefit of me not doing the story is that I get to experience it all in bulk and fully digest it, which is gonna be great to do during these next few days.
It would be wonderful to visit your home.
Also, what flavor of pasta are you eating, Raph?
No objections.
Let's go off to Planarcadia.
Since we're all in agreement, conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
Warp jump, BB. Shrimp pasta, nice. I love some shrimp pasta.
Is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
All right.
Destination, Planarcadia.
Planarcadia.
Let's go.
Man, it's been so long. I really did forget how Pom Pom sounds like. I'm so happy. Also, when you can't check your HSR messages, oh, I got a little bit of a peek on that, but I forgot I was gonna check it out more on stream. When I land, I'm gonna check it out. Also, hey, look, it's Venetia. Ooh, so pretty.
I dreamed it again.
Okay.
What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route.
Not the wrong route, and once again.
Do about it. In the river of time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying reunion.
The pink one, indeed. Also, I love how immediately it's like, well, like, she sounded so much like somebody that reads the books. Like, and once again, my favorite character decided to toss it for content. When she goes like, oh yeah, they took the wrong route. Once again. Like, you didn't have to add the once again. But thank you for letting me know that we giga fucked up.
Am I right, observer? Watching us from behind countless veils,
Also, not the fourth wall break.
The show just started. You must be totally.
Oh, brother, indeed.
Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting.
You can't just tell me. You can't just give me this shit.
What you should be focusing on is them.
Is that the manga from Nihilux? Also, the moon with sunglasses. This is so good. This game is peak. Love these animations. Also, bit of a wild concept. This is this is the second station we've actually landed at.
You're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
Exactly, like, I know, right? Like, wait a minute, this is insane.
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
Wow. The honors.
Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home? Oh, talk about rolling out the red carpet.
I was gonna say, this is like the only, like, one of the few times it's actually landed on the planet.
Local communications.
Okay.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than appropriate.
Oh boy. Also, might I add real quick? We're pausing on Pearl's back apparently, but before she appeared, they were showing the cat box, and it was so funny to me that the conversation, because again, the cat box is not meant to be there when the story was taking place, but it looked for a second like they all were just waiting for the cat box to do something, the little creature box. And I was so confused. It makes sense, they were just waiting for a message.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
God, I love this character.
Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and
I just know that-
of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
I'm sorry. The what? The CEO? Damn. Ashvale is onto something. Because I just know about the Ashvale Pearl ship. No idea where, like, what's backing it up. But I'm very eager to find out. But she's a CEO? Holy moly.
Pearl, this is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Planarcadia.
Neither did I.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
Love that.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Yay.
While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned.
That's really cool.
Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Planarcadia so much you never want to leave.
That sounded ominous as hell.
In
I love it.
I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard.
Like, I hope you don't wanna ever wanna leave.
Time of the full moon.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express.
That's cool.
After 15 years, now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again,
The Phantas Moon.
Games will begin as scheduled.
Oh, I forgot about the games.
The
Not gonna
more
lie.
lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Cienjo Alliance has also arrived.
Oh.
Don't be surprised if you happen to run into
And it makes sense because she's the funny gambler.
Envoy?
Well, not gambler, but you know.
a big shot from the Yuchue.
She's very much a gremlin, which I adore her for.
Since you just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform.
That's
Feel
nice.
free to ask them for anything you need. All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Again, she sounds so ominous, and I cannot wait to see
Madam
what's in store.
is different from Aventurines, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
She really is such a baddie. Like, holy
Straight
moly.
to the point, clean and decisive. It's obvious that the Express not going to Astropolis was part of their plan all along.
Fair enough. But also, oh my, okay, so straight to the point, clean and decisive. The way that Welt described her, very accurate. The way that Welt described her as well, very much attuned to what my ADHD would like to be. So no wonder I like that character already.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all
Somebody being clear and direct, immediately what I love.
Like we need to pay them a visit, whether to understand the CEO's intentions or to firmly reject their proposal. At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Well, care to join me?
You
Yippee.
don't get a vacation after all.
There's never vacations.
Feel free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better?
I will say, a little fucked up. I would have loved to hang out with Welt, but the two of them need to be together. That being said, we get to hang out with Sunday. Yippee! This is also a stop on our trailblaze journey. I want to join the negotiations too.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, really.
Uh,
But I have something else I'd like you to help me with.
okay.
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Huh? Why you two?
I asked Hung to bring me along.
Okay.
I
That makes
couldn't appear
sense.
in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances. Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
And this also gives Dan Hung an excuse to not show himself in public.
His time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March?
Your mission is have
I'm
fun.
saying this from the bottom of my
You
heart.
will fail.
I'm counting on you. Same goes for you, March.
Now we'll look like two immature kids just sitting around.
I mean, that's what we are essentially. I'm already grown up. I'm still just a kid. I'm a kid with adult money.
Proud of yourself, huh?
Yeah, very much so.
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask of you both.
Head to the parlor car. Oh yeah, also you did say, Raph, check this. And I did see the pom-pom here. Didn't interact with it yet. I do like that immediately I can switch the outfits, and boy, he's getting a little golden outfit when I get the funds. What is this? Oh, that's to get the non-premium version. Okay, automatic reply. If pom-pom doesn't respond, it means pom-pom is busy cleaning the express. If passengers need assistance, try using the keyword replies to set a pom-pom in advance. There were some replies over there. What is this? Ooh. What other rewards have I gotten? Talk to pom-pom 10 times. Interesting. Pom-pom GPT, they really did. Recommended Lycones. This is honestly, though, such a good thing for player interactions, and I do like the idea of this being a good UI to bring these things up. So this is the most recommended. System recommends this naturally. Do you tell me like that for everything? Oh, it just immediately pinned Silverwolf. Is there anything else? Or is this just like the builder? I like that it's also beta. Let's select a different character. Let's go with, oh, the Dahlia is also... You know what, let's see what it has for previews here. No recommended lineups yet. That makes sense. I'm at 7. You know what, let's just finish unlocking this. Recommended lineups. What would be the lineup for you? How does this display it? Oh, wait. This is so nice and pretty, and ironically. And it's really nice. Recommended based on owned characters. High usage base rate recommendations. Interesting. Recommended. Oh wait, did I mean to do that? Oh well. I meant to do recommended relics for Silverwolf. What does it say? Oh, okay. It picks it from what you currently have. Haven't been filled with that. Actually, I might take notes if Poppy needs. This is actually no. Unironically, this would be really good for your friend Poppy. Like legitimately, it's really a good amount of information stacked up in here. She apparently needs the magical set, the magical girl set. It's really good for new players. Yeah, I feel like, you know, especially when you don't wanna, like, outsourcing your guides, you know, needing to go to a different website, dealing with all that stuff gets annoying, and sometimes the UI of the game does not help you out. Right? Even with the little guide segments that they've created, it helps. It's good. It uses user data, so it's actually massive in that regard, right? Because user data will allow you to properly gauge the exact best play rate according to everybody in an unbiased way. Having this version here is one of the best quality of life changes that Hoyoverse could have done. Exactly, yeah, going to different websites, seeing different takes, especially when people are like, oh, yeah, no, but like, just gonna put it as an example, right? People being like, oh, but Pridewin is where all the good builds are. You shouldn't go to Gaming, you shouldn't go to insert random website here, because their guides are not as good as Pridewin. Because you need to know what the best meta freaking individuals love. What they, according to them, is like the most optimal way, and you have to follow it by the grace of Jesus Christ or whatever, you know? That's the one thing I've always found annoying about like guides and builds, like websites, and some YouTube videos where people like really do find that, oh, it's because this content creator said it, so it's gospel. Having a way to be told here, in-game, this is what most people are doing, you should do this. If you want a different take, or a more niche take, or, you know, another person's take that it's not necessarily used by everybody, but it works, you can check out content creators. The most optimal way by farming the eagle set, exactly. Everybody's like, oh, you should go farm eagle set. It's just so good for everybody. It's like, yeah, that's true, but like, at some point you need the variety. Also, not sure why. There you go, Raph, you sent me a message. Thank you, Raph. You know what? You got, where's the Rappa stickers? Oh my god, I haven't even opened this tab in forever. Yippee. Thank you. I appreciate that, Raph. Man, I love this, like, new changes. Quality, boy, oh my god. Unironically, quality of life in this game has massively improved. I used to have a list of every quality of life change that this game had added, because I used it for like a video. I remember I yapped about it. It's like, oh, this game has given us a lot of quality of life changes, but I was not about to like talk about all of them back to back to back to back. So I had. Let me see if I still have the Google Doc on that. Actually, it's somewhere in there. It definitely has to be somewhere in there. If it doesn't appear after I type quality of life, then oh well. Oh my god, all quality of life changes. Dear God. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna switch the screen to that. This game has become a lot more enjoyable since the start by miles. It is unironically so freaking good that they've done that. Okay, let's see. So this is covering this. I'm too lazy to properly organize the layers. But you know, immediately permanent story events. They made sure that the events never leave. You can track enemies based on resources, because before you couldn't do that. Daily training in a single click. Chat messages. The free Yukong and new Forgotten Hole. They improved the auto AI. The banking thing, the Trailblaze power. Being able to click through the storyline quickly, strategic training. Voice lines for when people enter. There's so much. Oh my god, conundrums for Golden Gears. Then Memory of Chaos shop, daily training, more teams. This list goes massive. They added so many. Exactly. Like a lot of these things. No, the thing is, no. So all these things were the things that I was mentioning. Like I made a list, making sure I keep track of like all the things that they had added, right? Because like no, these things were added during those patches. Like the fact, like again, I feel like we take for granted sometimes the developers, when a lot of these things they added to the game is insane. Right? Quick clears, which I remember a lot of people wanted that for like to make it easier to go through Memory of Chaos. They added that in 1.6, so no longer needing to do Memory of Chaos from 1 to 10 was the best thing we got in the world. The Dreamscape Pass for Extrastellar Jades, new light cones, better filters for when you're trying to build your characters, the multiple point of view. That one I did call out. This one, I mentioned how I loved the Yanqing storyline. I mentioned it through multiple videos. That was the greatest thing in the world, and I will always be saying that I love that throughout the game. When they added that, I was so happy. The 2000 relic cap for... Actually, I don't remember. What the fuck? Oh yeah, for relics. I was confusing myself with Trailblaze power. There were new tutorials. They made this website for guides. God, there's so much. Yeah, the freaking video when they increase like the stellar jades we were getting. I like how I even did the math for how much like they fucking like annihilated Albert's freaking salary because I was so bored that day. I think wow, I even did it all the way up to 3.2. What the hell? More 5,000. Wait, no more daily missions. What the fuck is this? I don't remember that one. So I think that one's just wrong. But yeah, Trailblaze power to 300. Leveling guides. 5-star characters now appearing in Trials 2. That started in 3.1. When was the daily missions? Oh, daily missions from the Nameless Honor. The Nameless Honor. No, this is a different one. Because remember, I'm gonna change it here. Until 3.0, if this loads. I haven't opened this either. This tab, this thing, had daily missions. The Nameless Honor had daily missions in here. They removed it. That's the thing that was that is listed in here. Exactly. See, we forgot. I forgot about that too. And then I read it here. I'm gonna add a nameless honor. But see, right? Like it's these moments where it's so nice to just have a little log of the quality of life changes, because again, the developers have done way too much for this game that I feel like people do take for granted. Like, I genuinely had forgotten that I don't even remember what we had to do for like those daily missions. I just remember it sucked. Because it was used Trailblaze power, that for sure. It was like synthesized like once a day, I don't know. But it essentially told you, hey, you should do this. Having it there, great. The Caster's global passive is great. The super long and four-year storyline was fun. There were a couple of things here and there that I was kind of just like, eh. Because yeah, they did drag on a little bit too long. But for the most part, really amazing. Like, good job at Amphorius. Yeah, the negatives of the game outshadowed the quality of life. They gave people the skip button, which to me, I'm not a fan that they implemented that. But at the same time, I am a person that is willing to put in the time. Some people have jobs. Some people aren't as invested in the story. In hindsight, giving them the ability to skip is great. It's really good for them to be able to have that and then properly digest story and catch up when they feel like they have the time. Because I do know that people do want to get their rewards whenever, like as soon as possible. But yeah, no, like, again, so many of these things, quality of life changes, that I'm so happy they have. I wanted to get the limited rewards ASAP before they expire. Exactly. You want to make sure you're like making the most out of it. Also, dear God, I'm very tempted. Also, there's so many things I didn't look at this. Wow. Ah, but then I lose my little loading bar. But this is also so cool, and it's so on brand for Silverwolf. I like how the game added customization in the most plain ass way possible. And I'm still falling prey for it because I want to get this. This is such a cool, the cool overload shades are really nice. I don't, never mind, it's animated. I was gonna say, I don't think I want to get the name card. It's just like, just whatever. No, it has animations, little coins. It even has it in here on the. Am I about to drop 100 because they refreshed the store? Exactly, friends can see it, and I'm just like, damn. I'm actually so tempted to get this one, and it makes sense why it's more expensive. Let's just keep moving. I don't care about that one. Hey, value one warp for less than a Canadian dollar. For less than 50 Canadian cents. I don't want to spend money, but fuck, it really is tempting. 680, yeah, 680 for the ping for the fox ears. I don't vibe with that. But like for the shades, like that's just too cool. And then this, which is like the mini daily login, which unironically, how much is this? It's Trailblaze Fuel, honestly. It's actually kind of good value. I don't think I would buy it. I would rather just buy the warps because I think it's cheaper that way. But also, they do say, like, it has value in there, so yeah. Also, because I lost Sylvie 50-50, but that's besides the point. Oof. That is rough. Oh, you know, that reminds me. I was gonna do this earlier. Okay, it's not here. Hold on a second. Aha! Yippee! Now, where is it? Where's the databank? I'm blind. Databank. Exactly, right? I can say proudly that I have all of the Lycons for the Nihility. I'm truly am a Nihility gamer. Until Mortonex's Blade comes out. Then that's a different story. And you know, every Nihility character, as fate willed it, it was a must. That's the only reason as well why I'm not going for an Eidolon on Silverwolf. I would like to, and I might do it in the future. But I would like to get Mortonex's Blade and his Light Cone as well, because they're both Nihility. And as such, I am legally bound to obtain them. What else is there? Hold on, I see the celestia. Oh, it's probably because I didn't hit these new ones. Firefly's buffed up. Okay, I do have to eventually get out of this game, so... because I have to do my assignments. So before we wrap up and continue the story later on, now that we've actually landed in Planarcadia, let's do... where is it? Where are they? I want to do, real quick, the Nova Flares. I want to see them in action. I've read them. I want to see how they're cooking up these teams. Firefly getting that massive boost of when she kills an enemy, it extends... no, whenever she breaks, not even when she kills an enemy, whenever she breaks an enemy, extends the duration, is busted. That also reminds me, did they alter any of the Eidolons? I 1v1 Full Wish with Sela. Oh boy, that's amazing. That's so good. The Sela buffs are great, I would imagine. So, okay, this still does the same thing of ignoring defense. The enhanced buff does not consume a skill point. Combustion state. Oh, this just makes Sam's freaking like Eidolons 1 and 2, like Firefly's 1, like Eidolons 1 and 2, just that much more giga busted. I don't think they changed anything here, but just, you know, her base kit getting that update, disgusting. Alright, well, also I like how, I want to say, this, the Flame Reaver is known for being one of the counters of Super Break. Seeing Firefly now be recommended against him is so funny. Because Amphorius was notoriously the patch where they increased every enemy's like resistance bars. So you couldn't really use Super Break as effectively as you could before. The fact that Firefly is now quote-unquote recommended against these enemies is so funny to me. Because yeah, they kind of went a bit overboard there, trying to make them less useful. But still, also if you heard that, I think the little sound effect popped in. Freaking WhatsApp sound effect. This is probably one of my classmates. Which I'll deal with in a second, after I beat the hell out of this guy. God, I love these animations. Alright, summon your army. Get ready to get beat up. Oh wait, I thought I hit this one. I was like so confused, I'm like, where's my fugue animation? Alright, good hits. I lost sight of OBS there for half a second. There we go. I do have to say, this fight is going a lot slower than expected, but it didn't, I mean, at the same time, it's meant to highlight how we can enhance, how we can extend combustion state. So, fair, but also damn. Especially because we still have to face the second wave. It is great though that fugues additional weakness bar also counts for the extension. That is such a good addition.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Fight to live! You want to betray me?
Damn. Alright. eventually this fight will end. But I was about to say, like, oh, it's gonna be an easy fight. No, it's gonna take its sweet time. Also, let me close the tab about quality of life changes. Alright. Just got the AI generated Taki's ad. I wanna gouge my eyes out. There's an AI Taki's ad? What? That is depressing. I got the shrimp pasta ad. There's a... Oh my goodness. That is depressing. That... There is... Hold on, I need to look... I'm not gonna watch it, but what do you mean there's an AI Takis ad? And the worst part is I put AI Takis and immediately goes into ad. Attention, Taki's now using AI in their ads. Just had to watch a YouTube ad. Fuck my life. We lost another real one. Damn. That is... Wow. That's depressing. Why, hello there, Saber. I forgot you were appearing on this as well. Alright, we're beating the hell out of Hule. And boom. Okay, greatest thing immediately. We get 3 stacks. The fact that we get 3 stacks of Huahua from the get-go, busted. Busted as hell. It's no longer locked to E1 exactly. Starting with having 3 max stacks and starting Huahua 2, so good. Especially because I don't know why Huahua's already... Not sure why Huahua's already at like essentially full. But the fact that she is already at that amount of energy... Yeah, so she fully refreshed everything, didn't have to use a skill point. And never... What? Wait, this is just busted. Did they just... Like, that is so good. That is unironically way too good. But I'm not gonna complain. Oh, oops. I forgot I had to... Oh, never mind, it's her turn anyways. Okay. No longer locked to E1. Great buff. The fact that she starts with so much energy. Amazing. I haven't even had to heal. I haven't even had to use a skill point in Huahua. She... From being like... What, like skill point neutral? She's become skill point positive. By miles. Which is something that like... I struggled a little bit with Huahua, but I was like... Eh... That's her sort of defining little thing, right? Like every character needs to have its ups and downs. If I want to be skill point positive, I should be going with somebody like Adventurine, who I don't have to use skill points unless I'm in literal danger. Also, did she just... She just got her ult back. I just did 2 ults in the process of this thing. Ah. And again, this is like an E1... Oh wait, actually no, it makes sense. It makes sense because she has her light cone, doesn't she? Yeah, this increases energy rate. Never mind. Okay, for a second I was like, did Ho-Ho just become giga busted? Why is her energy regen so good? It's because she just gets it naturally from the light cone. Alright, let's see Sela. I'm very curious as to what Sela will do. I did read that these things do, like I did read a little bit through these, but I'm very hyped. Also, wow. You can, I didn't realize you can do this. Pre-adjustment and post-adjustment just to do a one-to-one comparison. I don't want brief description, give me everything. Oh, I'm so happy to have Wealth for Last. Especially now that I know that this thing... Oh, they also tell you what a... 20%! They added ignores 20% defenses. I'm gonna go back and like look at these real quick for the other characters before I go into Wealth, because... Yeah, okay. Increases for 3 turns. More damage scaling, so already she's doing a lot more damage. After ally targets attacks in the HP, so this is not considered a follow-up attack, it is considered a skill attack, which is interesting. Feel like that should be follow-up attack, but I'm not a game dev, so I don't know. Did they double the scaling of her ult? Essentially double. That is... Oof. Talent increases damage amplification for 3 turns. Enemies defeated in the extra turn provided by Resurgence will not trigger another Resurgence. Fair enough. I'm sorry. What do you mean? It's a guaranteed critical hit. Huh? Some sealant multipliers could multiply by 2 or even 3. Yeah, they did. CP Sap. Yeah, no, she literally just has the ability to guarantee a critical hit, which is unethical. Pretty good. Okay, let's see, just in case. Well, deals quantum damage, yada yada yada, and 1 random enemy to deal big damage. A Nightshade. Passive. Right? Whenever 50% or lower, reduces the chance of being attacked. When defeating an enemy, also love the fact that they swapped this of like, oh, like lower percent chance of being attacked. Like at that point, it didn't do anything and it's still always RNG, so it's just like, eh. Increase the wearer's damage by 50%. This effect and stack up to 3 times and lasts for 3 turns. That's really good. Ignores 20% defenses. 1 instance of true damage. I'm sorry. What? I'm never gonna get E6. I mean, there's the chance we get E6 because she's in the regular pool. But damn. Also, not them giving the like Pro Max. Also, love that attack. I'll forever be happy doing the little Giga Swipe. Alright. Let's see what this does. Immediately the tree build. Also, it's a little odd seeing the Mono Quantum team when I think they already removed that from I think they already removed that from Sparkle, but it's still really funny seeing that. Also, who are these individuals and why do they look so cool? I haven't faced them yet, but they look really fun. Okay, let's kill that. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do some testing after this. Oh, in 4.1. These guys appear in 4.1. I see. I'm just gonna execute this guy. And, oh my, wait, this is legitimately so interesting. That guy died though. But yeah, the fact that whenever an enemy drops below 50% is... I'm sorry, what are you doing? He's just charging at it. I like how I'm so surprised. How have you been doing? I've been doing well, Tris. I'm currently testing out the Nova Flares themselves. I started a little bit of the story quest, but after I finished the fact that she's allowed to do this is insane. But yeah, after I finished doing this, I'm sorry. Did she just delete a motherfucker for no reason at all? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Nova Flares and then I'm probably gonna call it a day because I have to do an assignment, legitimately, sadly. If you think Seal is good, wait until you do Down, Hung, and Saritra. Oh boy, oh boy. Hold on, what if I do this real quick? Can I trigger a chain? So I'm doing this, and I got 2 resurgences. So if I drop enemy's health low enough, I can just keep looping. Which has me wondering, and we'll test it for science after this is done. It's just, oh my god. Summons are important for your grades. Yeah, I'm almost done with them though. That's why I'm just like it's almost done. I really do need to just record it. So on that regard, it's essentially done. But I want to give myself time to just do a proper delivery and a couple extra takes. Which, you know, I'll have like 5 hours. Also, real quick, I already did it. I just want to see the comparison. No, I want to do the quick comparison real quick here. Just to see exactly what they did. Applies fire weaknesses. A whole massive change. Increases 25%. Okay. This effect triggers 3 times during each combustion state. So you cannot infinitely stay in combustion, which makes sense. Otherwise that would be broken. They nerfed this scaling. No. They buffed this scaling by making it easier to achieve. And Eidolon 2 got an extra thing. This effect can only trigger 1 time per turn. Okay, I see. So I want to read those real quick before we go into Welt. So talent, now we start at 3 ally targets and lowest HP, then restores, gaining provision. When combat starts, what? That's why she has so many energy at the beginning. That's so good. When using an ultimate, if allied target's max energy is 160 or higher, that is again so good. What? Wait. These are busted. And then here they just increase outgoing healing. Okay. Damn, wait, gamer, like, we're eating good. We're genuinely just eating good. Okay, Welt. Oh boy, everything changed. I'm sorry. What do you mean Welt does 5 hits now? He used to do only 3. And I thought I had a busted Welt when I reached Eidolon 6, and my Welt was special. And he dealt 3 additional instances of damage. Because that used to be his Eidolon 6. You know, get an extra little hit. Now he gets 2 for free? Okay, let's see what else. Imprison adds this extra debuff of 13.12% to their speed, which is fine. It's less speed, but... Oh no, they're delayed. My bad. Not speed debuff. It's the same speed debuff, but they're delayed by less. But after using his ultimate, Welt inflicts weightless on all enemies. When the target is weightless, state gets attacked by 4%. This effect can be triggered 8 times per target per turn. Oh, per turn. Okay, so I cannot infinitely loop it. Which, fine. But interesting. Enemy targets with weightless, this is his new talent, have their defense reduced by 40% and speed reduced by 5%. And they also take 1 instance of a dish of damage from wealth. I see. When ally targets attack targets under the weightless state, their damage dealt increases by 10%. This effect stacks up to 10 times and lasts for 2 turns. The start of the battle, he's also getting the 30 energy treatment. Huge. Bonus ability. Using ultimate additionally regenerates 10 energy. When Wealth uses basic attacks or skills, additionally deal 1 instance of additional damage to the enemy. The additional damage when basic attack is equal to 80%, and the additional damage for skill is 120. Deal 20% to weakness broken enemies. When Wealth's effect hit rate is greater than 40, for every 10% that exceeds the value, increases attack by 20%. What the helly? When using ultimate addition regenerates 5 energy. Legacy of Honor. So his E1 got changed. I have his E1. After using a skill or ultimate to hit a target, addition deals 1 instance of imaginary damage equal to 40% of ultimate multiplier. This effect can only be triggered once per target. Fair. After using Wealth to enhance basic attack, deals 1 extra instance. When using skill, deals 1 damage an extra time on 1 random enemy. That's what he used to have, and used to feel great about it. Not anymore. Now when his skill or ultimate hits an enemy, he gets 30% crit rate and 60 crit damage. That is busted. And this is just weightless, more damage, 35, all type resistances. I like how this is base chance, not even like a specific chance that you can alter. This used to be RNG. You couldn't alter it. So now that's really good. Oh, and the game froze for a second. Okay, so wow, he got dazed from like 1,000 miles away. Oh, I forgot to use Wealth's ability. Oh well, it's fine. It's time for Wealth to shine. Also, love the Cyphers in this team. I'll always be happy seeing Cypher. Oh boy. Well, this is a bit awkward. Hello, guys. I'm not seeing my little character PNG move, but I am speaking. There we go. He lit up there for a moment. How are you doing, Eve? Welcome in, Don Hengusi. I had to say that out loud. Thank you. But how are you guys doing? Welcome in, Kit Kats. Welcome. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Raiders. How are you? How have you all been? Hope everybody was having fun over at Eve's stream. I am having a blast doing random shenanigans and vibing. Hope you all are doing well. Also, I'm testing out the new Nova Flares because I was curious. Well, it's new Nova Flare. Boy, oh boy, am I so happy that I have him at E... that I have him at E6. Is it good? I cannot like look at it on detail. Like when I get the chance, I'll look at it. I'll show you what they did to Wealth. Okay? Because right now, by the way, just want to showcase, this is the trials, right? This is him with the, whatever the hell they gave him. With all his talents. On like a mediocre set. Because you know, he's not a limited 5-star, so they cannot give him these giga things. He is strong as hell at E6, yes. And I'll showcase it once the Nova Flare ends. As a matter of fact, you know what? Hold on, I can retreat from the combat. Now that you guys saw that, let me leave the area and re-enter it, just so you guys get a bit of an understanding of what happens if... There we go, you can see it here in this adjustment details. You can see every change, okay? So you know how he used to do 3 hits? It was like the main hit plus 2 little bolts of lightning that appeared. Now he gets 4 on his E. Right? Really nice. Really lovely. Really, really beautiful. Already off to a great start. Because that just means you get 2 extra instances of damage. You go into his ultimate. After using his ultimate, inflicts weightless on all enemies. When targets in weightless state get attacked, their actions get delayed by 4%, and this effect triggers up to 8 times per turn. So this can work really well with follow-ups. That's all I'm saying. Then his passive talent. He reduces the defense of enemies on weightless by 40%. 40! And reduces their speed by an additional 5%. Also, enemies that are already slowed will take random imaginary damage instances equal to 110 of Welt's attack. Fun fact, somewhat well, like Ashvale can get the full 100% damage bonus from his energy trace. Yep, so Welt is just really good for this. Now, Retribution is very dependent. He really is. I really am. I still love Ashville though. Yeah, Retribution. When ally targets, when anybody does damage to somebody on waitlist, increases their damage dealt by 10%, and this effect stacks up to 10 times and lasts for 2 turns. You can multiplicatively stack this up to just do more damage for the longer fights, In case an enemy is being very pesky and doesn't want to die, you just keep Welt ulting them and you just keep doing more damage. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Also, hello, Makai. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everything is treating you lovely today. Now, Judgment, using an ult regenerates 10 energy. How about we change it to everything does more damage, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just more damage. The one time you're about to end stream, everyone arrives. Yeah, but I can go a little bit longer. Again, I can always record that assignment a little bit later on. Because realistically, I only need like an hour to do that. Everything is already literally done. Punishment. Dealing more damage to weakness broken enemies now has become, when Welt's effect hit rate is greater than 40%, you just get more damage. But here's the funny part, Eve, right? When you go into his ultimate, into his Eidolons, Weightless now makes it so you deal additional damage with like Welt's skill and ultimate. Enemy targets in Weightless have 30% all type resistances reduced. So truly embodying nihility with the debuffs. And my favorite one. When using skill or ultimate to hit any enemy target in the slow state, increases crit rate by 30% and crit damage by 60%. His E4 is giga universal. It's unethically universal, and I love it. Also, this time, I won't forget to use that. But thank you for having drops enabled. I don't have to only rely on Emma's stream now. I honestly don't even know how to disable them. I'm gonna be so for real. I just know that they're enabled, and I haven't bothered turning them off. It's just funny. I didn't know you could opt out of having drops enabled. I thought that was just like a... Oh, the game stream has the drops enabled, so... Anybody can get them, provided you're just watching them. I didn't know I had a say in that. That's what's funny to me. Be destroyed. Forever, I will forever love that voice line. Aside from Silverwolf 999, is there anyone else that you would pull for? Morton X Blade. I am a sucker for the Path of Nihility. So I am gonna go for every single character in that path available. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen teams that have Sunday plus Sparkle for Sparkle Hypercarry team with Welt as the main DPS and it's hella crazy. I would imagine with these new changes, Welt genuinely becomes insane. You have to turn it on on the streamer side and then also on the viewer side. Interesting. Well, I might have turned it on back when I was doing... It's really funny to say back when I was doing Twitch more consistently, because it's not inaccurate. But I never left Twitch, I just, you know, lurked and didn't stream. I removed the word creator from content creator, and the, you know, word content from content creator as well, because I stopped uploading altogether. But now we're back. Now that I'm done with school, later at midnight, it'll be great. Oh yeah, another Mortinex Enjoyer has been found, and another Mortinex Enjoyer will prevail. I will have to say, this team, a little bit bad when it comes to skill point management. Not a fan of what they provided to me. At E2 S5, if the Lycon is cracked, I plan on getting him. No, yeah, I like Mortinex Blade is genuinely so cool. We should do 1v1 in Cosmic-Con one time. I would be so down. I would love to do that. Anytime there's just like mini games to do 1v1s, like do random bullshitting calls, like especially now that I have free time. Boy, I would love to just do random shenanigans with friends, whether it be on stream or off stream. Let me just do damage real quick. Okay. I want a 1v1 ManCarSua. That would be so much fun. And he can go on to my main. Okay. Akron account. Fair. Do your homework first. Oh yeah, I'll definitely finish my homework first, and I'll message you when I'm done. Also, my potato brain is a little bit slow, but for those that are here, if you guys haven't checked out Eve, what are you doing? Eve is absolutely great, wonderful, and I really need to get back into the swing of things, because boy oh boy, how did I forget to do the shout out? To be fair, I should automate that. But yeah, go check Eve out. They're absolutely great. They're chaotic. They were doing a pull for Silverwolf and got a blade instead for Hikari, also a friend of the channel. Really funny. Especially, you guys should definitely go check out their pulling sessions, because if I appear, it tends to be an omen of bad luck. I am the omen of bad luck in their Twitch streams. You are, and it's hilarious. It's so funny. I will forever. I like that it started as a joke. It was once just me being like, it's gonna be Blade when SB was pulling, and lo and behold, yes, it was a Blade. Then, who are you pulling in ZZZ? That I was like, surely Nakamata won't appear, right? And then Nakamata appeared. And L wanted to murder me that day, which understandable. I just remember... the worst part is I remember who they lost to, but not who they lost for. I remember the cases because it's funny calling out the character that it shouldn't have been. We had so many bad pulls in CCC, it really... Life is just funny like that. Life is just very funny like that, I guess. But yeah, the worst part is, like, as you can probably tell, based on the quest on the left side, I'm at the very beginning of the Phantas Moon games. But also, after seeing what the game does, kind of curious. There's something I want to do for science, and I need to go to the Exalting Sandom for that, because I need to go to Pure Fiction. Have you unlocked co-op yet? I don't think I can do co-op yet, but we'll see. I have all the co-ops available, unless it's from the new event. Like, if it's from the new event, I can just, you know, speed run into the event at some point. Just, you know, ship myself to the event. I'm not doing this immediately. I kind of want to see for science, how does this interact? Okay. We're just gonna bring in Blade, you know, Danhong. We're gonna bring in Zila. if I can find Sela real quick. I want to see how she interacts with Purification, because it says when an enemy drops below the threshold of HP, she does a follow-up attack. So by that logic, I want to see how that interacts in the game. I guess I don't really need to test out the last character. Let's just put Fugue. Screw it. Why not? At this point, I like using Fugue just to try to see if I can break the game or not. Oh, I need to pick a buff. We don't really care about what happens here. We're just doing this for science. So let me make sure I'm like hurts. Listen, if I can finish it in one stream, you can too. Probably I will be able to do it in like I'm gonna be streaming again on Friday and maybe Saturday. I'll see how I feel on Saturday, because I do have to do. I'm gonna meet up some friends on Saturday, so I'll see if I have if I have the energy to spend before that. I'll do Saturday as well. Okay, take your time. I mean, the party car co-op where we can hang out and run around, that would be so much fun. Then they've seen a follow-up attack in paper, so follow-up doesn't really do anything. Yeah, that's why I'm like kind of confused about Sela. It's like it's not a follow-up attack, but it acts like a follow-up attack. But what happens if, you know, you make multiple enemies be in the threshold? Okay. As you can see, I don't think I have the correct sets on my characters. Okay, so it doesn't proc infinitely like I was hoping for, or at least not immediately, right? So we're just gonna. It's not below 50. Well, we're gonna assume that it is. Or does it only proc once per turn? Because yeah, I see Sela reappears in the follow-up order. And then goes the Herta. So yeah, no, there's a limitation to how that works. You cannot go infinite like I was hoping. But it would have been really funny. Unless... Okay, we already triggered the resurgence. So by that logic... Yeah, nah. Oh well. A bit of a shame, but again... I understand why that's the thing. Do I get to see that as a... Like, oh, character cannot do that? Hold on, let's see. Is it it's a talent, right? And state in the extra turn. I mean, I guess I'm still technically after the extra turn. But it does stack, so at least that's pretty good. There definitely have been improvements for Sela that make me happy. And I will test further the limitations of that. Also, damn, wait, hold on. I'm kind of curious now. She looks really short. Let's just open up. I don't know. I'm actually using all these teams at the moment. Actually, no. This is the team I used to just clear the last few level ups of characters. Let's just put her in there real quick. Did she really just say that? To Yao Guang? That is so funny. Wait. Curious though. Let's see.
This is basically playing on easy mode. One of me is plenty.
Okay, I like the fact that they also added another voice line for Silverwolf, being like, yeah, we have two on the team. Are they the same height though, or is she just a little bit taller? No, they're the same height. Wait, that is such a cool animation. Also, just realized she gets 2 ponytails versus her regular one. Also, yeah, you get to see this in the overworld. It's again, like, finding the voice lines is always really funny to me. Is there any other? Like, I can go through these later. Just want to see what.
He's been dying to do this mission for a long time. But if you ask me, who's to say there isn't a hidden ending?
Wondering what she means by that.
Someone who refuses to submit to destiny is either a godlike teammate or a nightmarish opponent.
Fair enough. I'm really curious to see what will be. I probably shouldn't go through some of these because they might be spoilers. But I just want to know. This is definitely support.
God tier support. Easy there. You can't just release that beast in your arm back into the wild.
Huh? I mean, I do remember from the trailer the beast, but just like you can't just release that beast. I'm just like, hey yo, hang on a second.
Well, since you're here, how about we do a collab stream?
I don't like this.
Double login? Just report it as a bug.
Again, I like the fact that there's like these little voice lines.
Time. I'll cover you.
Alright, I'm not gonna dissect myself too much. Wait, actually no, I need to see these. The Herta and the Herta.
You think turn-based means you can just toss in a puppet and go AFK? Whoa, finally got matched with the real deal. Can we lock the party size to 2?
Damn. I like that, you know, again, these interactions, really cool. I'll always be a fan of like the fact that they added all these things. Also, one of the things that we were looking at earlier was some of the quality of life changes. God, they added so much. I need to actually do. I'm gonna make a new document like tracking all the other like changes they've done after 3.2, because there's so much. There genuinely is just been so much. I remember we started talking about it because of the freaking pom pom here. Also, gotta change. I forgot I had this little chat box here. Also, the fact that the magical girl set is her best in slot set is it's gonna be forever funny to me. What else did I get here? Apparently, I haven't done any of these. Whoopsie. I also missed the last anomaly arbitration. I forgot to do it. So that's gonna haunt me for a little bit. But we'll get to do it eventually. Especially when I have time again. Yippee. Is there anything else I wanted to double check? I checked the interactions with Sela that I wanted to work. Sadly, not the way I hoped it worked. But there's definitely something breakable there. I like how my turn-based gaming brain immediately sees the changes to the characters and it's like, huh, how can we break this? Actually, moment of confusion. If I use, hypothetically, if I use Sela's skill, right? And I killed an enemy, and it procced the additional skill, and that killed an enemy. And then that additional skill procs Ceridra, and that kills an enemy. Do I get 3 turns of Resurgence in Sela? Because there's a world I can do that. And it's a very niche, very specific case scenario that I'm hoping they took into account. Also, I just realized they had the merch. I was not in the merch chats, so I've been ignoring YouTube for a little bit. Oops, my bad. Hold on, let me go check. Let me go check on that real quick. Live streaming. Unlimited skill still works. Okay. That is great to hear, honestly. And yeah, I think for now, let me just make sure that I'm like going through. This notification has this. Oh, yeah, before I forget. I need to make sure something is not letting me claim this. I have too much of something. Some of your items in the inventory have exceeded inventory limit. What? What did I exceed inventory in that I cannot pick any of these? Ooh, maybe it's my relics. Knowing myself, it's probably my relics. It's on my relics. Where did I exceed inventory? Wait, the tickets? What tickets? Oh! That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, wait, how do I... The moment of where you completely forget. These ones. Go extract. Yeah, I'm at 12 out of 12. Let's do one real quick. Punk Lord's data. Ooh, energy region. I'm not sure if that's actually what I need on her, but no, it's kind of rare finding an energy region. You know what? Good finding that one, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, the tickets, the coins. No, it's not the auto ones. It's the regular ones. It's the emulsifiers. Raph, lied to me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thank you for catching that. I would not have realized it's those ones that I was missing. Okay, I'll just clear that one later because I don't currently have a save file on this. I will. You know what? I kind of want to do the. Am I gonna delay my experience even further by not doing the simulated universe? Actually, I do think I have a save file. Hold on. I think I did one quick run. I also had excess in coins always. Oh god. For a second I thought there was gonna be a cutscene and I was like, really? Ooh, wait, what is the cyclical? I'm I'm just kinda curious. What do they give here? The Mechatron mask, not Megatron, Mechatron. Interesting. By the way, I love the fact that they've added these little things. The Trailblaze Compass, the Perilous Memory Storage. We're getting new Curio lore, and I'm so hyped for that, by the way. Okay, planar extraction, real quick. I did not get a save file last time I played. Okay, I'll just get a new save. I'll make a proper save file whenever I get the chance. Yippee! I don't know what I got, but I got something. Increases ally speed. Oh, there's also lore here. I'm just gonna pick anything here random, hope that I can look at these later. To be fair, I never read these. I always just hope that I can read them later. Cool, okay, I can go through them later. Hard to store. Gonna buy this real quick. Hey, look guys, we got another 5-star Lycone. It was just that easy. Not reading SMH. Listen. Would I be a true Star Rail gamer if I read? No, that's the core gimmick of your average Star Rail gamer. Not reading, which is also why I forgot I had 13 warps here and I can press the button. And okay, I was gonna say I can get a 5-star, but I would have lied to myself because I did not get a 5-star. But I did get a Herta, and you know what? You know what this means? This is a 4-star. Because it's exactly 10. Hey, how far into biddy am I? Now I'm kind of curious. We're currently at, we just did 11 pulls. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Hey, I did one extra pull, so that actually puts it exactly at 49 plus 11. We're at 60. We can, if I do this though. Now we are at 60, no, we're at 61 pulls. Which means we are somewhere in between 6 and 7. 10 pulls. Thank you very much for your time. I did have to do that just to torture you. Was that needed? No. But after the polling session, I feel like I felt legally obligated. Don't read. Limbus Company players, don't read. You know what's the most fucked up thing about that statement, Triss? I have started looking into getting into the whole Limbus Company shenanigans. I am buying Library of Arena, I'm buying Lobotomy Corporation, and eventually I'll play Limbus Company for the story. Clearly, I'm not gonna read that, because I'm gonna be too into the weeds, trying to do the gameplay first, and then I'll learn about the lore. Because, yeah, once the lore gets me invested, the side lore, oh boy, do I get to know more about that. The Worshiper as well is like, you know, reading the card explains the card, as people say. I don't do that. And then I learned by brute force. Project Moon universe is really good. Project Moon has done some amazing things. Me as an HSR player in Limbus Company use math and reads. Yeah. Which also, oh, I guess I accidentally started a little. I guess we're talking to them real quick. No systematic aberrations detected. Looks like this framework based on wish power. Oh god, it's an autoplay. Looks like this framework based on wish power can indeed couple perfectly with path-rooted architecture. Hypothesis. If the emotions of organic life are linked to tides, then wish power is the spray that splashes up. Conclusion. A supplicant acquisition of wish power shares similarities with sentient life's faith in aeons. Life's faith in aeons. Clankers, oh my god. The fact that that has become a terminology people like to use when they see robots is already like, damn. Also, I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the comments section of the Silverwolf trailer, when the Silverwolf versus Scroolum trailer, and this one will live like rent-free in my mind. Silverwolf being angry at the bottom, they just went like, damn, at the very end, Silverwolf is just containing herself so hard so as to not call Scroolum a clanker. I'm like, damn. Okay, now that Scroolum has finished the inspection, it's time for me to head back to Herluck's Tower. I hope we can stay in touch and collaborate more in the future. Did Pearl launch a credit offensive on you too? Negative. A genius doesn't lack wealth, and Miss Pearl knows she needs to show more sincerity. One thing is affirmative. Miss Pearl has her own agenda when it comes to these Phantasm games. But at least on a professional level, she's a reliable partner to work with. Aw, love that. Beyond the Phantasm games, ceremonies of relations exist throughout the universe, like the Devil Hunt on Von Weck, or the Eternal Race on Twin-Sided Planet. These ceremonies follow no unified rules and offer no set rewards. Yet they constantly stir up ripples across the paths throughout the universe. Hypothesis. Their explorations of the boundaries of elation keep coming back for tests as usual. I've still got some conjectures I need to verify. Cool. Now they're both gone, which is a little sad, but I did the quest. Also, that guy, those three guys did nothing wrong other than exist, and me accidentally misclick. They got hit by a knight chess piece for doing nothing. I feel so bad for them, especially because like they stopped dancing after you hit them. That's one of the small little details about this game that I like. I'm pretty sure, I'm not even sure if they actually just made sure that they were not gonna keep on dancing if they got hit. But they get hit, and I always feel bad. I want to assume it is on purpose. That like they know after getting beat up, they become so rigid because they don't want to get like hit again. Because if I recall correctly, where's one of these? One of these like right here. Yeah, there we go, that guy, right? You know, he moves and everything. If I hit him, he gets knocked up. But no, he's still his like cheery little self. Yeah, see? I was about to say, like, if he proved me wrong and didn't follow me, I was about to be, like, very disappointed. Also, I will, because these blade thingies... Oh, holy lag, okay. Because these blade thingies are only on her left side and it looks like wings, my first thought is always just, ah yes, the one One-winged angel, Sephiroth reference. Also, that genuinely does that have? That has like very limited range. That has less range than I expected. Not the only one who thinks that. Exactly, right? It's like the one-winged angel, like Sephiroth. I'm just like, anytime, because it's only, it's meant to mimic wings. We can see it even from like her attack animations. She flies, and she gets a proper set of wings on that animation, which does Sephiroth? No, Sephiroth doesn't get it. Am I really forgetting Final Fantasy and Gundam references? Yes. You know what? You also reminded me. I know I'm not saying in here, and there's nothing for me to hit. But, you know, having the little bean. I already forgot his name, but little bean guy, it's something bean. Having him with me is great. So I'm genuinely just gonna walk around the game with this guy by my side. Is the Fizz One Punch Man Kappa? Wait. Is he able to just eat it? He can cause collateral damage. Okay. Now how do you interact if I take the elevator? What happens? Will homie come with me or nah? I still hear his animations. He does teleport with me. He has become an extension of my body. And I'm very happy with it. I was about to say, if he couldn't go down the stairs, I was about to be disappointed. Now, curiosity beats me. Oh, he's stuck? No, okay, now he teleports. I like how I'm testing the limits of the little buddy by abandoning him, and then he just will respawn if he gets too far away from me. Also, not sure why he does little noises as he walks, but I vibe with it. This also means that if I don't switch out a Silverwolf, this guy... I can hear him in the back. So... Can I please be let in? Like, open the door. I don't know. He can't. The thing is, this. Okay, never mind. So he can walk through here. He just got stuck by the door. Is he stuck? Okay. Now I want to see if he teleports, because yeah, he's stuck in there now. So theoretically, if I move far away, yeah, there we go, he's back. And he murdered those guys for no reason at all. This is funny. I'm so glad. Like, not even caring about the gameplay logics of this game. Just having the little bean come with me is the best. Also, unironically, wait, this is so cool. I don't think this is an actual thing where, you know, the fact that there's like a light now. Look at that effect with the stairs. I like how, again, could be doing... I have found my new source of enjoyment. That's true. That is very much true. Hold up. We're not in any rush. Where is Yukong? She's somewhere. There she is. Wait, I thought that her movement speed remained, or was that face shout? No, face shout also goes away, right? Who gives movement speed to the party? I thought Oh, I don't have Cyrene! She's the one of the few characters I didn't pull for. No! Yeah, no, Yukong can have... I remember why I thought Yukong was the one. Because I used to switch... Jing Liu's technique lets you do that. Oh, you know what? You're so right. Let's go to Amphorius. You are so right. It doesn't stack though, right? If I had Cyrene and that thing, I wouldn't go like at like Mach 70. I wonder, will my little guy... I think it stacks. Oh, then that just means I gotta get Cyrene on a rerun. Not because I want an elite, not because I want to remember and Steam. Just be, oh my god, it does stack just because I want to go fast as hell.
Next time, let's crank it up a notch.
Oh my god, he does move faster with me too! Wait, he's constantly doing music now. Wait, do I just get that because I was moving fast? Let's find another one. If you move fast enough, he sings! This is the best thing in the world! This is the greatest thing of all time! Where's my guy? There's my guy. Alright. He's great. I've never been so happy to get a character. Until today. The new Silverwolf is... Like, I don't have the movement speed buff anymore. He's still singing. I'll take it. But he does appear to be singing consistently if I have the movement speed buff. Unless I literally just, you know, got like lucky at the specific moments where he decided to sing. She's game breaking, she really is. I like the little song. It's very nice, very adorable. Very cute even. Alright, you know what? Let's just go. Did I ever finish buying the things from this character? This guy keeps telling me that he needs more time. So I never was able to finish this. I do have everything here at least. Okay, cool. The song might be Cyber Angel Zero. Interesting. I'll definitely look it up. I'm definitely down to see what will be going on in that regard. Yeah. The urge for me not to make a single video, but instead edit the entire segment of Sylvie's 999 and call it "This isn't being all my fucking god." Not like, that is actually just hilarious. Gotta love, innuendos and double entendres. Anyways, let's just go back to the Express real quick. And I am now gonna look for somebody to raid. Because it do be time for me to start doing the assignment. But it's been a lot of fun. Oh my god. Again, as always, doing streams. Doing random shenanigans. It's always lovely. Okay, so who be life? Who can we drop on today? You know what? I haven't seen Latte in forever. And she is streaming today. They haven't started. They have their VTuber model. Oh my god, I've missed so much. That from like streaming friends. But it's been fun. It's been fun catching you all. Assignments do come before the sweet release indeed. And it's gonna be great. For those on YouTube, we're about to wrap up. For those on Twitch over here, thank you so much as well for being here. You're about to be dropped over on there. I don't have a raid message. To make a raid message. So we get this instead. And then Dino Dance. There we go. This is gonna be the raid message because I cannot think of anything at the moment. Greatest brain of all time. But yeah, no, thank you so much as well, you know, for being here. Also, once again, if you can, go check out Eve. Go check out Raph. Am I not mistyping that? It's because it's official. That's probably why. There you go. Yeah, go check out both Raph and Eve. Great, wonderful people. Love their content, and I love the people that they are because they're always fun to hang around with. Thank you so much, everybody, for your time. I'll be seeing you in another day. Bye-bye. I cannot like yeet you guys over there. Because that little RAF notification is there and I do not know how to remove it. Oh,